Hello Scorpio and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we're going to take a look at what kind of energies you can expect in the month of September in the areas of love and relationship. As usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. We're gonna start with your angel guide oracle card, and the card that has a message for you today is the strength and the guidance card. So this card is all about that don't underestimate the power of your soul, because you are very strong and you're very resilient, and you have all the capacity to rise above the challenges that kind of comes into your life. And right now, you're kind of going through some divine intervention in your life. What kind of means is that maybe whatever you're going through is kind of like not what you wanted. You're kind of feeling that you're off the beaten path, but you are actually more and more aware of what will lead you to fulfill your purpose, right? So these are kind of like, this card is encouraging you to recognize the feelings that coming to you, because they are trying to guide you and help you to understand the steps you need to take in order to get to a very happy place. But let's see what the tarot is telling us. In the center of your reading, you do have the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is the card that's kind of telling me that you are thinking a lot, you were overanalyzing something, and because of that you're not able to see your situation clearly. As you can see, her eyes are kind of closed by this blindfold, and she is not able to move. But you know what's kind of what all of this is representing, that your thoughts are, some of you are in a situation where you don't kind of see the way out of it, but these swords are representing your thoughts, which are indicating that your situation is not as bad as you think it is, because you know she could easily remove those ropes and the blindfold if she wanted. So this is kind of like telling me that you are not in a bad as a situation than you think you are. You just don't see it clearly. The first card of your reading is the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is the card of the planning and decision. Whenever this card comes up, some of you might be making plans in terms of your relationships, what you want to do. But it also has this feel of something that you achieved in the past is holding you back. So maybe there's something from the past that's holding you back to kind of make the plans that you want to do. But this is also a card of decision. So there's some kind of a decision from a relationship perspective that you have to, or you had to make recently. This can be choosing between two people. This can be choosing whether you want to be single or in a relationship. As you can see, he is at a fork of a road, which is kind of indicating that you have to make a decision. And as you can see, even on this card, the one of the path is has a light shine on it, and even this beautiful deer is on it, which is indicating that you have the guidance, whatever you need, right? You can see signs, you can see certain things that are guiding you into a direction. The next card in your reading is the Queen of Swords. As a court card, it can be a person, your energy, or just the general energy of the card. This is the queen that went through a lot. This is the queen that has gone through a lot of suffering. She's kind of the divorced queen as well. She is somebody who's protecting herself as well, which for me, with this Eight of Swords combination, it's very interesting, because some of you might be actually protecting through these thoughts yourself from the previous challenges that you had in the past. Maybe you've been hurt and you're kind of trying to protect yourself. But you know, with the Queen of Swords, It's very hard to mislead her because she sees things clearly. And she's also very strong. Like you have here the strength and guidance. Like all those negative experiences made her stronger. And you know, now she sees things clearly. So this can also mean the clarity as well for some of you, that maybe these signs and guidance is giving you the clarity that you need to make that decision to move forward on a certain path. And the next card in your reading is the Nine of Pentacles, which is the card of independence, and also that you worked hard for something that you achieved. Now this card is indicating that, you know, if you're single, you're not necessarily looking to get settled. You are actually very picky, and you're kind of enjoying the freedom that you have. And it's very interesting that you have both the Queen of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles, that kind of has this energy of freedom and kind of being rather alone than being hurt or being with somebody that's not helping you. Now, if you are in an existing relationship, the Nine of Pentacles is indicating that this is a more mature relationship. You went through the early difficulties, and you are both enjoying the benefits of this relationship. It can be also that your partner is giving you all the freedom you need to pursue your dreams. The next card is the Six of Wands, which is the card of success, victory, and being in the center of attention. Whenever this card comes up, you can practically achieve whatever you want. Success is on your way, victory is on your way. And you know, as being center of attention, it can be a sign that a lot of people are interested in you. A lot of people want to get to know you. But I think the fact that you've been through some difficulties and you're trying to protect yourself is holding you back from all of those great connections. And the next card in your reading is the World card, which is the card of success, finishing a cycle, ending a cycle, and starting a new one. For some of you, it can be that you know, you're finishing a relationship, right? You're kind of in a sense that you're kind of finalizing a divorce as well, because I'm just kind of reading it from the Queen of Swords, that, you know, she's the divorce queen, and sometimes the word can indicate when you're kind of signing that last paper, and then now you're free. Like you can see how free she is feeling on that card, right? There is a lot of freedom in this card, but there's a lot of kind of bound energy as well, with that Eight of Swords being in the center of this reading. But again, World is completing a cycle, ending a cycle with a lot of success. You're achieving whatever you want, and this is kind of like a great accomplishment. For some of you, ending a cycle of being alone, right? You're ending a cycle of protecting yourself. You're opening your heart. For some of you, it might be that you're ending a cycle in a relationship. Maybe you're stepping into a next level of the relationship of moving in with each other, getting engaged, getting married, having children. Whatever your goal is, the world is always indicating that you're achieving it with great success. Like practically, the center column is all about success and victory, but it's kind of blocked by your thoughts of that Eight of Swords energy. But let's see what's gonna be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's an indication that the reading helped you, and you can also help me to grow the channel to make sure that the message gets out to those who need it the most. For you, it is only costing a push of a button. So I hope that you already pushed those like and subscribe buttons. I'm always very excited to read in a comment how this reading is resonating with your life. And only a very few % of people end up subscribing, so I hope you're gonna be one of them. But let's continue. Your reading continues with the King of Wands. King of Wands as a court card can be a person, your energy, or just the energy of the card. If it's a person, it's a more of a male figure. He is an adventurer. He's a very sexy. He's the sexiest king of all. He's very charismatic. He is very warm-hearted, but he likes the adventure. He likes the new things. And he's kind of like has a little of a player energy. He doesn't want people to cling on to him because as soon as he feels that his freedom is in jeopardy, he flies away. So some of you might be dealing with somebody, some of you are having this energy as well. But it can be as well that you need to be a little bit more adventurous this time of your life, and leave everything in the past and just embrace adventures, because that's going to kind of lead you to some kind of a success of this Six of Wands energy. And you also have here the Page of Swords. Page of Swords can be a person, your energy, or the energy of the card. Pages generally bring messages. If this card is bringing you a message, maybe there's a delayed message, and once you get the message, you're going to be actually getting a positive news. Maybe this waiting is not letting you see things clearly, and you're kind of overthinking things because of that. But the Page of Swords can be a person, a younger person, a child as well for some of you. It can be also it can mean curiosity. For some of you, you need to be a little bit more curious, more open for things, and especially that it's right beside the Eight of Swords. But it can also mean curiosity from other people, gossip as well, that maybe people are gossiping around you, gossiping about you, and that's kind of making you close down yourself. And also, like, spying in terms of like checking each other's social media accounts and stuff like that. You also have the Page of Wands, which again, it's similar to the Page of Swords in a sense that it can be an energy of a younger person or a child. Maybe some of you have 2 children as well. But it can be also some exciting news, some great exciting news. But it can also mean of being in early stages of planning something. Now, some of you might be going on a trip with the World card and a Page of Wands, some kind of an exciting location. But Page of Wands can also mean that maybe some exciting adventures as well. If you are in an existing relationship, some of you need to make a decision whether you want to make or break this relationship. And it's kind of interesting how it's connected to this energy of decision making as well. And but there's something for some of you that you just don't want to see. Some of you just don't want to see this, that you have to kind of make this decision. But let's see what is at the bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck has the Two of Pentacles, which is the card of balance, the card of being very resourceful. Some of you need to balance something. How much time you spend with work, how much time you spend with your loved ones, how much time you are open, how much you open your heart to new opportunities, adventures, versus closing yourself off. Because the Two of Pentacles kind of also has this unlimited potential, but it also has these ups and downs as well, that sometimes you're kind of feeling very happy, but sometimes you're kind of feeling very lethargic as well. So that's all I have for you. I hope that this reading helped you, and I'll be able to welcome you again.